It's really important to know how to take a fight to the ground safely. Most fights are going to start on the feet, although they will go to the ground eventually. We want to take them to the ground in a way that's safe for us, in a way where we end up in a pretty good position. And so this rear trip variation is one of my favorites because you can set it up either off of grip break, off of intercepting a grip, you can set it up off a headlock, or off of entering for the Ogoshi hip throw, which is one of the classic throws that we do as part of the fundamentals curriculum. I'm going to show it today off the grip break because that's going to also give you another valuable skill. So if my partner and I square and my partner reaches for me, I can either intercept the grip, right, with two hands on one, or let's say that my partner gets my collar, and this is true both for a jiu-jitsu situation where a lot of people will go for a collar grip, or a self-defense situation where someone's being kind of a bully. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a Y frame under his arm. We're going to straighten our shoulders and look about 15 degrees above the horizon, and I'm going to push my frame north while my shoulders go back. The reason this works is that Ilias's strength is in his four fingers. So if I push as hard as I can toward those four fingers, try and hold on this time, it's okay. He's young and strong, it's really hard, right? I'm pulling right into his four fingers, right? But his thumb is weaker than his four fingers. So Y frame, and that's why I want to push it north instead of like straight to him. If you try and do this, it's going to be tough to get the grip off if you're pushing it this way. So instead, shoulders come back, grip goes up, right? Really easy. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag the arm across while my outside hand goes for his hip. Now in the gi, of course, we can grab cloth and grab the belt, whatever we want, but what I want to do is kind of make a frame on the back of, just cup on the back of his hip to stop him from turning into me. So Ilias grabs my collar, Y frame, look about 15 degrees above the horizon because you want to keep your spine straight. If I try and break the grip with bad posture, it's the same grip break that I'm doing, but it's much less effective, whereas now, much, much easier. So look about 15 degrees above the horizon, right above your partner's head. Once we have the grip broken, we're going to drag and step. So I'm going to drag this to my right and step with my outside foot, which is my left foot. And now this does a couple things. First of all, Ilias can't turn back into me, right? Because his elbow's behind my chest. I'm going to grip his wrist or his sleeve, and I'm going to take my outside foot, my left foot, and just block his outside foot as I sit to my knee. All I'm doing now is a stand with base motion where I post, bring my knee down, and come up into a side control position. What I love about this move is it's low impact on our body and relatively low risk. If we get to that hug position, there's a lot of good things that we can do. This also sets up one of my favorite throwing sequences because judo folks, if they defend by stepping behind, you can uchimata. There's a sumigaeshi from there. We're gonna leave it there for the fundamentals curriculum. I'll show it one more time, but I love this drag because the drag enables you to do a lot of other things too. You can also do go behinds for things like fun suplexes and things of that nature. But like everything, like all the cool moves are set up by good basics, right? So if he reaches and I can intercept the grip, even better, right? A lot of times they're gonna grip you. So when they grip you, Y frame, not the only way to break the grip, but a really effective way to set up this drag. Hands go up, shoulders go back, arm goes across, grip the hip, make sure they can't step into you, step, pulling with the outside hand, opening his hip. Now I just turn my pelvis down the way I turn my pelvis down, and as I step on the mat, come to both knees. And attack from side control or even attack to back. That is our arm drag rear trip. Really good fundamental takedown. Try it out, especially if you're a filthy guard blower like me.